Hello, everybody. It's Mindy, and it's Wednesday for you, and of course, it's Tuesday for me. So, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to chat about some things, and I'm going to work on one of my little gnome hanging signs. The choice is not lost on me what I'm working on today. Anyhow, I'm busting out this new tray. Wow, look at the stoppers even. The stoppers are like teal and purple. Those are really pretty. This is from OGK. Now, they're one of my new favorite trays. I really like them. I love this gradient, like rainbow type thing. I like their grids. They work really nice. Here's their beautiful lid. I really like their products. They do turn pens as well. And that's next on my list. I want a pen from them. Yes, I do. I want a pen. All right. So we are working on our July hanging gnome sign. Is it ironic that I just happen to have July still, because July is all about, 4th of July, our independence, our creation of our country. And, here we are. Here we are, folks. That in a way, it kind of seems like we're going back to 1776. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to talk about it a whole lot. Anyhow, I'm just going to say this. This is what I'm going to say about it. Be a good person. Be an honest person. Stay positive. Do your part at making this world a better place. Okay? Yeah, that's what we can do. Yeah. So I'll leave it there. Okay? I will leave it there. All right. So it has been a rather busy week, busier than most weeks lately. We've had some things going on around here. Fun things, exciting things, life as we know it. Okay, is that all the ones over there? There aren't very many of these. There's just that little poop right there, and then his beard. Oh, there's a couple on his hat up here. All right, so I'm going to turn him upside down. Yes, you're going to get all flippy-doody, sideways, all kinds of stuff today, right? But that is the nature of working on an off-canvas project. I turn them whichever way I need to make it work. So first of all, let me say November is going great. Picked our first winner on Saturday night in my live. Dory, congratulations. I'm putting together her package today. I need to email her. And say, hey, yes, I got your information. Thank you. Congratulations. I'm getting it together. Anyhow, that's on my list of things to do today. Definitely on my list to do. So we're in week 2. That will cut off on the 14th. And we'll pick another winner, and I'll announce it again on Saturday in my live for week 2. Week 2. Wow. Time is just flying. Hard to believe that Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Black Friday is right around the corner. And then, it's going to be Christmas before you know it. Before you know it, it will be Christmas. And then it's the end of the year. Wow. Where did the time go, right? Where did it go? So remember, post once a week in Diamond Moments and Krafts. Post your projects you've worked on, but just one comment, please. One comment only. And be ready for Saturday when I announce another winner. It's Maritz's turn to give away a prize. And I'm going to see if she'll send me some pictures of some of the things that she's planning on giving away. If she can send them to me, I think she can because she sent them to me already. I might already have them in my text. So I'll see about posting some pictures in here of some of the things that she is giving away. And not all of it, just some. Like I showed you the little project bags from So Blingy. I think I got something from her I can show you. I'll touch base with her, and I'll try to post it here in this video. Okay, somewhere here at the beginning. Maybe in here if I can figure out how to get it now. That makes sense? Okay. All right. Yeah. So super cute stuff. I wouldn't mind some of the stuff that she's doing. I'm telling you, she's getting all Miss Craftual over there in New York. So, you know, every time the FedEx and UPS drivers go down our road, it's like they're on a flippin' racetrack. Now, I live on a dirt road. You know, we drive fairly slow on our dirt road just to not get our cars all really dirty, dusty, and it keeps the dust down. And besides that, it's a dirt road. It can get quite bumpy with the big trucks that we have that go down to the pallet place down the road. It gets quite rutted and bumpy, and it's not a smooth ride. But I guess when you're driving around in one of those panel trucks, box trucks, you know, I guess you're not worrying about a smooth ride. I don't know. They fly, though. They just fly. It's crazy how fast they go. They're not stopping here, though. No, they're not stopping here because Ms. Mindy has not purchased anything since 2 Christmas diamond paintings from Dreamer Designs, and then the 3 Christmas paintings from Diamond Art Club. Haven't purchased anything. And nothing. Well, I just did the other night. I just did, but it's not a diamond painting. You know, you can guess probably. Yeah. I ordered some yarn, of course. You know what? I almost feel like buying yarn almost brings me more joy. I mean, not that I don't love diamond painting, but I do. But I can find yarn every single day that I love, that I think is beautiful and gorgeous. Diamond paintings, I don't know. It's just not that way lately. There's not that many. I mean, Christmas, I could have bought more of the Christmas ones. For sure, I could have purchased more of the Christmas paintings. But I kept it to 3. I don't need a ton of Christmas paintings. I already have some that I haven't even touched, right? They're still downstairs, just neatly stored away in their boxes, just looking at me every time I go down there like, hey, remember me? Hey, remember us? If you hear that clunking and bumping, it's just 2 kittens playing. Don't worry about it. Have no fear. They're having a good time. Ms. Misty is feeling all kinds of better and ready to play and tussle and run and have a good time. And her brother just came in from outside, and he's ready to play with her. Yes, so that's what they are doing. But yeah, yarn, it's always there. There's always something I love. I mean, I follow so many different yarn companies. I could buy yarn every day. I can't use yarn like that. I can't use it up that quickly. But I don't know. I just get a lot of joy from looking at the beautiful yarns and thinking of all the things I could make with them. I don't know. It's just kind of where my head is lately. You know what I'm saying? I do love diamond painting. Don't get me wrong. I still diamond paint pretty much every day. There are certain days that I don't. Like there's some days when Dale's ready to just sit and watch our TV shows at night. And if he wants to watch like an evening of the Chicago shows, I'm not going to be able to diamond paint that night. Unless I diamond painted during the day, earlier in the day. Oh, and he's coming home right now. I didn't think he was coming home for a while. I see him coming down the road, getting ready to pull in the driveway. I thought he was going to be busy for a little while. Anyhow, I'm going to pause where I'm at and see what he's up to, see when he's headed out. Part of what I wanted to talk to you about is what he's doing today. It's pretty interesting, but I'll wait until I talk to him a little bit and see what he's up to, see when this is happening, all that kind of stuff. And then I'll get back with you. Okay? All right. See you in a little bit. Well, that was a little while for me. I know it seems like nothing for you, but it was a little while for me. Anyhow, as you can tell, look, I have done a whole bunch of this red. So I'm cruising on to the other end here, finishing up. I'm going to do this firework. Let's do a firework, okay? All right. So, yeah, Dale came home. I thought he was not going to be home for a little while, but he had to wait just a little bit of time. So he stopped home. So, exciting news for Dale is he's getting himself a new truck. Not a new truck, but a new gently used truck, right? It was a lease turn in, and yeah, he keeps going to the dealership. You know, his nephew works at a Ford dealership. We've been getting all of our vehicles there. And he keeps driving through and looking at things and toying with the idea of getting a new truck. And then he'll look at his truck and it's like, but I still like my truck and it's still a good truck. And, you know, it's just this back and forth thing. So I've just left him to his own devices. So is his nephew. He's like, you'll let me know. You just let me know if you find something you like and you're ready to, you know, pull the trigger, you'll let me know. So they just got this truck in yesterday. Yeah, it just came in yesterday. They went to an auction because I guess they turned the leases back in. It went back to Detroit. And then they go to some auction site and they buy back vehicles from the auction that were lease turn-ins or whatnot. I guess that's how it works. I don't know. Anyhow, yesterday we went and we looked at the truck, drove the truck, talked about the truck, you know, all that kind of good stuff. Hours, literally hours later, Dale decided, okay, he was going to buy it. It's way different for him. The only thing I said is, please don't get another black truck. That's all he's had since him and I have been together is black. Well, he's had two black trucks. And I'm just like, can you get something with a little color maybe? Even if it's gray or white. I don't, you know, just a little color. So now this one is, they call it red. I would call it like a burgundy color. I don't think it's like red. It's certainly not like this color. No. So he's been messing with that. He had to get like insurance things. He was trying to get his license tabs, but it wouldn't work at the machine, and I don't know. So anyhow, he's actually headed now over to the dealership to get his new truck. I could have ridden in the truck for the last time, you know, but I didn't. I just didn't feel like going. I mean, it's go sign papers, pay for it, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, I was there for like hours yesterday. Hours. I'm over it. Go get your truck. You're a big boy now. You decided, you made the choice. Get it. Get it. Okay? So that's his exciting news. Anyhow. I don't have any exciting news. Do I have any news? I don't. I don't have any news. My life just, you know, my life is just my life. It goes on, and I just stay busy. That's what I do. So, picked up Jackson one day after school, had him for a little while, went to the park, let him run and play and carry on. I think I already talked about this. I think I talked about this in my live on Saturday, but in case you weren't there or you didn't know, I mean, so I had him for a little while. He went outside and he played with Dale. when we got back from the park. They got on the tractor and they went down the road, went to the little creek down there, rode around the yard. I don't know, they just played around on the tractor. He had fun just riding on the tractor with Grandpa Dale, you know? So that's what they did for a while. And then they came back and it was getting a little close to dusk, and Dale decided it was time to try to get the ducks and the chickens in. Jackson was out by the water by the pond with Dale, and he had a ball he'd been playing with, and the ball goes rolling on into the pond. So instead of Jackson having Dale help him get the ball, no, Jackson just says, well, I just go in there and get it. It's not that far in. So he just steps right in the water there and gets the ball. So, of course, he's sopping wet. Wet shoes, wet socks, pant legs wet up to about, mid-calf probably. And seriously, he wasn't in very far, just enough to be completely soaking wet, right? So I got him inside and I was like, all right, strip, take off your socks, take off your pants. We'll throw everything in the dryer. Hopefully we'll be able to get you fairly dry before your mom comes to pick you up. Yep. So that was that. That was that. I believe that was on Thursday. Yep. So hung out with him for a little while. We had just enough time to watch a little bit of a TV show. He wanted to watch, what do you want to watch? Bluey, I think. I don't know. But then he sat there and he watched some TV and let his clothes dry. Got him a towel. He wrapped up in a towel and then took his hoodie, and wrapped his hoodie around him, tied it around his waist and let it kind of be a little cover there for him. Because, he didn't want to just be running around in his undies, No. So, yeah, that was kind of fun. And then he went home. Saturday, Dale had the other grandsons. We hadn't seen the oldest one since his birthday, and we still had his birthday present sitting here on the kitchen table, and been trying to, get together with them a time that would work to see him and give him his birthday present, and it just hadn't happened yet. I think I have a cat whining to get in. I just had one in and not the other one in. And then Dale came home and he let the other one out. And I don't know. Let's see. I hear meowing. Let's see. Where's the meower? Right here on the porch. Hi, buddy. Well, now it's sunny. Smokey was in earlier. Now it's sunny. Say hi. Go play with Misty. She misses you when you're outside. We're not letting her go out yet. She's doing pretty good, but we're not letting her go outside yet. Sir, don't go under my desk and get into the cords. He messed up something with the computer the other day. Oh, she's getting him. She's like, I get you. I'm gonna get you. Yep. Go have a bite to eat. There you go. Go play. Okay. Let's see. No Smokey. Smokey's not outside. Well, he is outside, but he's not on the deck where he was earlier. He likes to lay up on the back of the chair, the patio furniture. He lays right up there on the cushion and he just It's funny, when I let him in earlier, he kept looking at me like he wanted to come in, and I was like, well, come on in. But then he's looking around, looking all around the yard and everything, like he's looking for his brother, because his brother was still outside. He's kind of like, hey, we're going in. Where are you at? But now the other one's in and Smokey's out. I don't know. It's a crazy world here with all these animals. In and out and in and out. The kids were they were just flabbergasted at how big the cats are, because they really have grown a lot. They've grown a lot. But only the boys came over because the girls, they went and they had a little girl day. Apparently they went to, I think it was some greenhouse somewhere, and they put together like a little terrarium. They got like 2 or 3 little plants and a little container to put them in and made their own little terrariums. So they just had like a girls' day. But then they showed up here after that, to come over and get the boys or whatnot. Plus, they were going to get groceries. So it's interesting. The place that she goes to get groceries is past our house. You go like right down the main road over there to get to Meyer. And that's where she goes. So they go by our house all the time when they're going to get groceries. But one of the boys left stuff here. So I called her and I said, hey, there's some stuff that got left here, And she goes, okay, we'll stop on our way back by. And that's what they did. Right during my live, I heard the door open and I heard a little child come in, I think I told Dale, I said, I think him and his sister were in a big rush to get outside because they both just went darting out the door like as fast as they could. I think it was a race for the front seat. That's what I believe. Yeah. So they both kind of went running out there, and he was just like, he forgot half of his stuff here. I had to take out his card and a couple of small little things that were part of his gift. I took them out to him, and he's like, oh, I forgot. I'm like, yeah, you were in too big of a hurry. I managed to get that to him before he left, but yeah, I think it was just a big race for who's going to get the front seat. Did you ever do that? I mean, nowadays it's like unheard of, that kids get to ride in the front seat. But I mean, he's a big kid. You know what I'm saying? He's like, what grade is he in? Fifth grade? Fifth grade. I think he's a fifth grader. He's a big kid. He should be able to sit in the front seat, I don't know. All these rules and regulations now. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. I'm from the days of we didn't even have seat belts. Moms brought babies home in their arms. We laid up in the back window of the car. Yeah, we're all still here. We're all still here. We're still alive and well, right? How did we survive without all of the regulations? I'm just old school. I'm just saying. I've said it before to some of my friends. I'm like, the school of hard knocks, whatever happened to that? We still need to have some hard knocks from time to time. We need to learn lessons along the way. And if we try to protect too much, I think we're doing kind of a disservice. You know what I mean? And I'm not just talking about things like seat belts and car seats, but, I think kids need to learn. They need to have certain lessons, and they need to learn some things the hard way. You can't overprotect them, or we're not teaching them skills to survive in the world. Wow, I did not plan to go there and get on my little soapbox there, but I did. Anyhow, now you know. That's my take on it. That's my take on it. I think I got all the twos done. Now we're going to do the pretty blue. There's a lot of blue. Like this whole firework over here. Blue, 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 blue. Here comes Sonny. He's going to want to come up here in my lap. We're going to have a problem. The other night, oh my goodness, the boy tried to jump into my lap. He has to jump over the arms of the chair, and he missed, but he got one of his claws into my upper chest. Oh, there he comes. See? You guys can't see him, but he's up on the back of my chair right now. Hey, dude. And then he gets up on the back of the chair, and then he comes down. Oh, no, sir. No, we're not getting on the table. No, we're not. We're not getting on the table. I'm going to have to put him out in the other room and close the door so I can finish this. Hey, dude, watch them claws. Look at them big old claws. You're clawing me. No. No, you can't play with my hair. No. No, no, you can't get my microphone. No. Oh boy. He was a good boy last night. He really was a good boy. He didn't get into too much last night. He kind of laid around. Okay, I took a little video. You'll see it in the next crafty vlog. But he was playing with this brown paper that came in a package. Oh, I know. It came in Joanne's box, this brown paper. And he'll hide under it. Hang on, I'm going to make some noise. Give him his paper. Here, go out there and play with your paper, okay? And there's more paper in the living room. Go get the paper in. No, you can't come in here. No, stay out there. He's like, wait a minute. That could be a huge mistake to leave him out there unattended. But he was really good last night. He was just playing in the paper and tussling around, and then he took a nice long nap. I'm hoping he'll just lay down and take a nap right now because he's been outside for quite a while. Normally when they come in from being outside, they get a little nibble to eat, and then they just, they take a little nap. So hopefully he'll take himself a little nap. Okay, come on. Where are all these rhinestones coming from? And just keep coming. Come on. Get out of here. Get out of the tray. There we go. Okay, there. Got him. So hopefully, if I just put him out there, he'll go lay on the back of the couch or something, and he'll just watch birds for a little while, and he'll take a nap. Take a nap. Yesterday, though, somebody, I'm not sure which one. I'm thinking it was Smokey, just because Smokey was there at the scene of the crime when I got downstairs. So I'm up here, and I hear a noise, a clunk. And I'm like, that does not sound good. Clunks do not sound good, right? So I go downstairs, and here's Sonny playing with some dirt on the floor next to the ceramic pot that got knocked off the window ledge down there. Of course, it's broken, and there's dirt all over the place, and he's just kind of playing it a little, and I'm like, and then Sonny was sitting over in the middle of the room, and he was just sitting there on his haunches, just sitting there looking around, almost to say, I'm over here. I didn't do it. Doesn't mean he didn't, but I'll never know. One cat's playing in the dirt, one's not. It kind of makes Smokey look guilty, doesn't it? Makes him look guilty. Guilty as charged. I don't know. Oh, life with kittens. They will have moments of calm. Like I said, normally after he's been outside running and playing and carrying on for a while, he'll come in, get a bite to eat, and then he'll just lay down and take a little nap, right? So, I don't know. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, things are calming down a little bit. Like I said, Misty's doing pretty good. She's pretty active. She wants to go outside in the worst way. When the boys go out, she tries. We have to hold her actually, so she doesn't sneak out. She tries to get out. So I'm thinking, one day this week, we're probably going to let her out and go run around and play a little bit. Being as it's cold, today is only in the 40s, I believe. I don't think it's going to get much higher than 45, 46. It's a little chilly outside, for sure. The cats don't seem to really want to be outside as much. I know they're covered with fur, and they're probably very warm, but they just tend to not want to be out as much as they were, when it was a little warmer. So we'll let her out for a little bit. Usually in the morning, like after we get up and they have some breakfast and I have some breakfast and I stop crocheting and Dale wakes up and all that stuff. Then they go out. Um, and like, it's about lunchtime around here. What is it? Maybe 1 o'clock now. Um, and the boys are kind of ready to just come in for a while. They'll go out again. So it's kind of like one of those in and out and in and out. One of those kind of situations, but it's all right. It's okay. So that's life. I've been crocheting, of course. I made another beanie with some hand-dyed yarn. I like how that one turned out. I really like that one. What else? I made some beanies with velvet yarn. I've made some ear warmers. What else? And ornaments. Last night was ornaments. I made, I don't know, two. I think I made two last night. They're small. They're little. So they're using like a smaller thin yarn, a DK weight yarn actually. And I've made 5 with different colors and whatnot. I really like them. They're super cute. And of course, I came and I asked Dale and I was like, I kept showing him. Every time I finish one, I bring one in and I'm like, look at this one. What do you think? He's like, yeah, it's cute. So then when I got like all 5 of them, I came in with all 5 and they're all different. 2 are the same colors. They're blues and gray and white, but they're just mixed up in different orders. So I came in and I was like, which one do you like the best? What do you like the best? So he liked the blue ones. And then I asked him, how much would you sell them for? And he looked at me and he goes, I don't know, $5. $5? He goes, what? What? Is that too much? And I'm like, no. He said, well, how much do you have into them? So we're doing that whole thing. And I couldn't tell you how much yarn I have into them. There's not a lot of yarn. So the material cost isn't much. And I said, well, they take me about, I don't know, 45 minutes to make. Maybe a little longer, maybe an hour. So let's see. I mean, if you just went with how much my time is, what's minimum wage? $15? I'm like, no, I'm definitely not going to get $15 out of them. So I don't know. I was thinking, 6 or 7 or I don't know. I got some different sized ones. I think I'm going to do the little small ones one price. Then I got like a medium one, and then I got more fancy ones. I think they've all got to be different prices. I don't know. So that's what I've been up to. There's a couple more things I'd like to crochet. I've got, well, it's less than 2 weeks now, but I have this coming weekend, I will have a lot of time to craft. A lot of time to craft. All right, I'm hearing commotion out there. Let's just take a peek and see what everybody's up to. I just hope he lays down and takes a nap. Let's see. Oh, nope. There he is right there. What are you into? Oh, Misty's on the counter. Misty, get down. Get down. Get. Don't get up there. No. Oh. Mm-hmm. You knocked my magazines down. Okay. All right. Take a nap. Okay. Sonny's laying down. Sonny's laying down on the kitchen floor. Just leave him alone. Leave him alone. Okay. Misty's up on the counter, though. She's been getting on the counter a lot lately. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. If you watch my crafty vlog, you can see some of the mischief that she's been getting into. Mm-hmm. So anyhow, this weekend I am going away with my friend. Well, not with my friend, but sort of with my friend Karen. the teacher Karen, the math teacher Karen. She's part of it's an educational like group. I don't know exactly what it is, but they're doing like a retreat for the weekend. And a while back, she asked me if I wanted to go. And I was like, sure. The cool thing is, it's actually held at the same place that my retreat is going to be. So I think it'll be kind of cool to go see how they do things, how things are set up there, get a real feel for the whole layout and stuff like that. But they call it Women in the Arts. So it's a weekend, it's a Friday afternoon through Sunday of just food, hanging out, doing crafty things, and I'm going to have a lot of time to craft. So, of course, I'll take some diamond painting stuff, right? And I'm going to take several different crochet projects. I'll probably just grab a whole bunch of different yarns. I have to think this out ahead of time, actually. What do I want to take? What do I want to work on? Because I'm going to have uninterrupted crafting time, without the responsibilities of cats and dogs and making dinner and washing dishes. And, I have a whole weekend. Well, Friday afternoon through Sunday, I can get a lot done, right? I can get a lot done. So that's my plan. And then I feel really prepared for this next craft show coming up. I have so many ornaments. I have those 5 small ones. How many do I have? 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 10 different ornaments right now. So I have a very small little Christmas tree. I think I'm going to take that little Christmas tree to display them on. I think that would be a great way to show them off and market them. See, I've been watching a lot of people talk about their crochet business and how they do their sales, either, through a website, Etsy, or craft shows. And if you do craft shows or markets, as they like to call them, how do you price things? How do you market things? How do you make your business look professional? I've been watching a bunch of videos like that. Well, not a bunch. There aren't that many to find, actually. If you know of any, like real crochet people, and I'm not looking for just plushy people. The business concepts are still there, but they kind of do things a little differently than people who sell, hats and scarves and gloves and, bags and the kinds of things that I make. I mean, I do a little bit of fun little, I guess we'll call it amigurumi, but not really amigurumi. But it's a different kind of market. You know what I'm saying? So let me know if you know of anybody out there that are doing craft shows and market vlogs with the kinds of products that I like to make. But I've been really thinking about how to market things, how to show them off the best, things like that. So I keep working on that. I haven't done enough craft shows to really get good at it yet, to really perfect or buy a lot of display items or anything like that. And, part of me says, don't go out and spend a bunch of money on stuff like that until you know it's something you want to really invest in and it's really worth your time and your money. There's that. So right now, it's all just kind of an experiment. But if there's some things that I can do that are easy, inexpensive, I can do those, Like I'm really considering getting business cards before this next show. most of these places, or a lot of these craft businesses have banners for their booths with their name and logo and stuff like that. I don't know if I want to go so far as to invest in a banner right now, but I think having some business cards could be helpful for many reasons, not even just, craft shows. I do diamond painting and I do crochet and, and put my YouTube channel on there. I think that would be beneficial to have a business card anyhow. So we'll see how that goes. I got time this week. I could run into town. There's a nice printer in town I've used for a couple things. Wow, it looks beautiful outside. It is very deceiving though. The sun is shining, the sky is blue. There's some nice white puffy clouds out there. But man, you step outside and you quickly realize it is burr chilly out there. Burr cold. Yeah. What else do I have to talk about? I don't know. Not much. My boy child, he moved up to the Flint area, and he was still working here in Lansing. So that was about an hour drive for him to come to work. But they had told him he could transfer, that there was many places he could work, and they would, if he moved up there, they would work on transferring him. They finally did. Finally did. It took quite a while of him driving, an hour one way to and from work every day. But he finally got transferred. He's at another hospital doing security. And I just chit-chatted with him, texted, because that's how these young people like it. They like to text, that's not, I don't know. I think texting is not as much of a commitment. Like, they don't have to stop what they're doing. Say, well, in his case, he's playing video games, right? He doesn't have to stop playing his video games or have his video games interrupted to have a conversation with me. But, he can text me at leisure in between his lulls in his game or whatever, So it's texting back and forth. Anyhow, yes, he likes the new position, much closer to home for him. And he said it's just really chill and really relaxed there. Totally different from what he was encountering up here in Lansing. So he's happy with it. He really likes it so far. He's happy with the move, happy with the house, happy with the girlfriend. And it made my heart feel good for him to say, I think that all of the hard work and the BS I've gone through is paying off. And I was like, oh, good. I mean, we just talked about the school of hard knocks, right? Kids do need to learn lessons the hard way sometimes. And, I'm glad to hear that, things that have been rough in the past are better. And he's really starting to settle into a groove and really, he's come a long way. Makes a mom happy to see them struggle, have, issues, and work them out and come out on the other side feeling confident and accomplished and better. And you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay. So I had a little heartwarming moment yesterday. My heart was warmed. Yes, I felt good. So I don't know if I'll see him again before Thanksgiving. We'll definitely see him at Thanksgiving, but I don't know if I'll see him again before that. A couple weeks ago when I saw him, him and the girlfriend, we're like, yes, we need to get together once a month. You're not that far away. Once a month, let's get together, I don't want to go months and months at a time without seeing my kid just because he's an hour away, you know? And not saying he needs to come this way all the time. We could go that way. We could meet in between. We can do things here or there, you know? But we need to stay connected. I believe staying connected, especially now, is going to be so important to stay connected with the ones you love, be there for them, keep communication open, talk, you know, spend time together, help each other, whatever it takes, you know, whatever it takes. I think that's going to be super important moving forward in our world, you know. So, looking forward to the weekend. I better start planning what I'm going to take with me to work on. I better do that because I'll have to get it packed and all that stuff. Dale's son will be here the weekend of my craft show. I think I've mentioned that. They're here for a family thing. And they were going to borrow Dale's truck. And I'm like, oh, guess what, honey? They'll get to borrow your new truck. And he was like, yep, yes, they will. And I was like, wow, it's going to be kind of interesting, you know, like Dale giving up the new baby, you know. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. We do need to still have access to the truck on Saturday to get my stuff home. I can set up on Friday night, so that's not a problem. But he goes to pick them up from the airport on Saturday, and I will need to be picked up on Saturday as well with a truckload of stuff. So we'll have to figure that out. Work that one out. Work it out. Work it out. That's up to him. He knows what needs to be done. He knows what needs to be done. So however he figures it out, I'm leaving that up to him. All right, folks, I think that's all I have to ramble on and on about. I can hear the cat out here tussling around on the floor. I know he's been playing with that paper I told you about. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. Last night, he would just come running from God knows where, and he would land on that paper and just go skidding along the floor on the paper because it slides really well on the wood floor. And then he would wrestle in it and just like he's fighting this paper. And then he'd settle down and he'd like hide in it, like underneath it. I'm like, okay, you're hilarious. You're a funny boy. All right, I'm going to go. And I've heard the mail carrier. She's a lady, actually. The mail carrier has been here. Go see if there's anything exciting in the mail. I think I have a package in the mail. I think I saw that on my informed delivery. Probably a bag of, you know, budget-friendly little paintings because I haven't ordered anything from anybody. Other than that yarn the other day, I couldn't help myself. Could not help myself, you guys. It was a special Christmas collection came out. And they were like Christmassy colors, and I couldn't help myself. Could not help it. So, as soon as this craft show is over, I'm going to have time to just kick back and crochet exclusively for me. I mean, I do crochet for me still, but exclusively for me, nothing to do with craft show stuff for a while. That's my plan. So, all right, folks, that's it. I'll let you go. And look how pretty that is. It's just red and blue so far. Of course it is. It's red, white, and blue. What other colors could there possibly be in there? There are a couple other colors. All right. I will talk to everybody soon. Keep gnoming away. And oh, you see my little gnome over there, don't you? He's cute. He doesn't fit in his stand. I'm going to have to glue him into the stand because it doesn't fit properly. We're going to just E6000 him right in there so he stands up straight. Otherwise, he leans back like he's going to fall over. And I'm like, no, we don't want that. Okay, now I'm done. Talk to you later, everybody. Bye.